think the misconception about me is that maybe I'm a gold digger or that I came from privilege, which are both partly true.
And marriage, at the end of the day, my homies will say is who have been married for a long time. Marriage, at the end of the day, is practical.
Practical.
It is a practical thing.
And it's a lot of the same people who
Ain't
talk
nobody
about...
talking about your wife because your wife keep her mouth shut. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's very simple. Like, all of us got girls, we got wives. We are choosing not to make them public figures.
Yeah.
They are choosing not to make our lives public.
It's now been a couple of weeks since everyone started talking about Akaash's wife, Jasleen, which is something she likely wanted for a long time, but she didn't envision it like this. Every day there's more clips that come to light that ends in more embarrassment for Akaash. And even though he's one of the most self-deprecating comedians out there, he doesn't shy away from embarrassment. His career is pretty much built on it.
You waited till you were 31 to have sex?
Yeah.
Like, what a compliment to your girl.
Yeah.
Like, low key, did she feel it? Was she like, you are a virgin? Like, was there a reaction at all?
Yeah, that's like a dab.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't think she felt much of anything.
But now things are different. It involves his wife. And although a lot of it is pointing out that Akaash is a simp, a lot of it is actually attacking his wife's character, which I'm sure is upsetting. You know, this is the future mother of your children, who he waited 30 years to lose his virginity to. So even though he will likely come out and pretend to, you know, laugh it off, deep down, this is killing him inside, and apparently he's even now ranting about it at his live shows. Everyone is laughing at him, including the rest of the guys on Flagrant. And I wonder if Schulz saw this coming a long time ago, because I do remember him basically saying he didn't like Akaash's girlfriend at the time.
Akaash's girl does not like young Hezi.
Really?
At all.
Really? I mean,
I felt a vibe.
I don't blame
She
her.
don't like you.
Yeah.
When she don't like you, ain't no bring it back.
Hey, bro, feelings mutual.
I'm not gonna.
Maybe Andrew saw this coming back then, and that put him off, or felt a little jealous that Akaash would have less time to suck up to Schulz. Fast forward to present day, he doesn't look that surprised by what's now been revealed.
Like this shit.
Akaash is in India or Dubai.
A planned trip.
A planned trip that was planned before this madness. Okay? He's there. And obviously we want to talk about what's going on, but we don't feel right talking about without him here.
Mm-hmm.
So once he's back, we're going to have that conversation. I'm sure that will be spirited.
That's the face of a friend who is perhaps thinking, yeah man, I called this shit. I'm glad you guys are saying what I can't say. And that is that Akaash is a doormat for his wife. He showers her with expensive gifts, and in return she embarrasses him online. You know, how much this woman has dominated the algorithm in recent days is insane. This could be the best or worst thing that's ever happened to his career, if he can spin it around. Now, most comics would rather their spouse not be a public figure, because they'd rather keep their personal lives private. But Akaash and his wife Jasleen took a different route, going against his own advice just a few years earlier. Back when Jada was emasculating Will Smith in the public eye, the guys on Flagrant had this to say.
And it's a lot of the same people who
Ain't
talk
nobody
about...
talking about your wife because your wife keep her mouth shut. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's very simple. Like, all of us got girls, we got wives. We are choosing not to make them public figures.
Yeah.
They are choosing not to make our lives public.
Yes.
Maybe you get little shots of our life.
Our wives aren't celebrities. They don't put themselves out there.
Yeah.
You put themselves out there, I swear I would look at you and be like, yo, and it would be a fight. And I'm not great at fighting with my wife, but it would be a fight where it's like, hey, you also got to understand that comes with this life.
Old Akaash had the right idea. A lot of his material is actually based on his wife, since she's a big part of his life. But how does that look going forward? He might have to add a different spin on things, since we've now seen so much behind the scenes.
I told my bitch to shut up yesterday. As soon as Dawn said,
She was celebrating too loud.
Get off TikTok, yo. It's too much now. Cover your fucking head. You want to wear some TikTok.
This is what delusion looks like, because now we're certain he didn't tell her shit. There's no more going along with these kinds of jokes where he pretends to boss his wife around. It now just seems a little sad. Leaning into this simp label might now be his only option. He's gonna have to just lean into it, pun intended. She has embarrassed him in multiple ways that he likely never saw coming. The kiss dodging is the most hilarious. I mean, who knows if this means anything, but it's pretty funny that his wife will dodge this man's kiss like it's the plague. You won't ever find a video of this happy couple ever kissing, no matter the occasion, like getting engaged or their wedding day, because every time he goes in for a little kiss, she swerves out the way, and she is nice with it too, as if she's had a lot of practice.
He'll kiss me in situations that are already overstimulating, like in an elevator full of people when we're in a rush trying to leave. And so he'll kiss me on the forehead, which is sweet, but he'll do it, Neho, I'm not even joking, like 5 times. like these pecks, which again, it's like, I'm not trying to be a bitch, but like after like the 3rd time, I'm like, stop! Don't fucking touch me!
And then I'll also respond to the people saying I don't like my husband because I turned away from a kiss. I've never liked PDA, physical touch. I find it really overstimulating.
Okay, so look, no one says you have to kiss your husband on the lips, right? It's a free country. It's just that most wives like to kiss their husbands every now and then, especially when they buy you a brand new engagement ring as he proposes for a 2nd time.
Ghislaine Singh, will you be Ghislaine Singh forever again?
Yes! Oh my god!
Take that drinky thing off. Drink eating.
Did you guys know this? Yes! Oh my god! How big is this?
Big enough for you to shut up every time I tell you.
Thank you so much!
It really gives the simp theory more weight. Even their wedding video is no different. The cameraman obviously instructed them to kiss.
Don't fucking touch me!
Maybe she really does love him, but at the same time just finds him gross. She can't help who she's repulsed by. Just like she can't help who she's attracted to. Like her friend's husband, who she finds very, very sexy.
His body goes crazy. His face card always slays, never declines. I just know that Nav's dick is like at least 10 inches.
You would only be down for an orgy if we
Or
did
it's
it.
thick. It's thick.
There's a difference being a scammer and being a hustler. 2 very different things.
Okay.
I'm a hustler who scams a little bit. I'm not a scammer who
I'm not
hustles.
gonna lie, that was sexy. And that's why I'm actively trying to have an orgy.
Wait.
Sometimes it looks like she's being hyperbolic or just messing around. She's on a podcast trying to create content, so let's not take those clips too seriously. And I'm not sure that stuff would bother Akaash anyways, but then there are things she said that make her look like an arsehole.
Okay, May the 4th is Akaash's birthday. And
May the 4th be with you.
Yes.
Yeah, and every year I dread it because I have to be nice the whole day, and I have to get him something, and I have to also be nice and do like acts
said
of
that twice.
kindness.
She said that.
Listen, I'm just used to being treated like a princess all day, every day. So that one day that I don't,
Oh, what torture.
yeah, it's
And
hard.
treat somebody.
My husband, he said, I just ordered your Christmas gift. I was like, oh, what did you get me? He's like, I'm not going to tell you. So I'm like, okay, trying to guess. And then he's like, what did you get for me? Excuse me?
The audacity.
The entitlement, the audacity.
It's giving spoiled brat, and maybe Akaash likes that. He clearly enjoys spoiling her, and maybe that's what attracted him in the first place.
I think the misconception about me is that maybe I'm a gold digger or that I came from privilege, which are both partly true.
Marriage at the end of the day is practical.
Practical.
It is a practical thing.
I'm so happy not doing anything. And I hope for the rest of the girlies that follow me that one day you can sit and do nothing too and just nag your man until he makes more money so you can do that. I found that it is a tactic that has personally worked for me.
And if that dynamic works for their relationship, then that's great. But the more she shares about herself and how she treats Akaash, it makes her look really bad. And he clearly wants to put her on a pedestal, he worships her. He likely doesn't give a shit that we're all joking about him being a simp, but I don't think he's laughing when the comments underneath all of her videos are basically calling her a douchebag. Jasleen has seemed to have given new life to the red pill manosphere space. They are all over this saying, this right here is what you have to watch out for.
Sometimes I get so painfully nostalgic for college. So for context, I went to college from 2011 to 2016. I was popping my pussy and living my best life in these white boy frat houses. And I had a roster of guys that I would rotate through. So it's like, sometimes it literally hurts my heart. Is it just me, or is the idea of asking a girl to sign a prenup incredibly offensive? and only one way. Like if I asked someone to sign a prenup because I had some like booming business, then I would be like, yeah, can you just sign this prenup because like I don't want to like lose all my money. But then like if a guy asked me to sign a prenup, I would be like, I would call off the wedding. Like I would literally call off the wedding.
You would have called off the wedding if I asked you to sign a prenup?
Yeah, like I'm not even joking.
At the end of the day, if he's cool with it, who cares? But it's the hate that's being directed towards Jasleen that must be hard for him to stomach. Like I said, it now seems to be affecting his live shows. There's now this huge elephant in the room. Someone who recently attended one of his shows said he spent the first 10 to 15 minutes talking about this whole controversy. How his wife has been loyal to him and everything she says is just jokes. And trying to convince everyone that she's not a gold digger. And maybe she should say, hey, I'm just kidding. I really don't reminisce about rotating guys and popping my pussy at white boy frat parties. Because even for jokes, that sounds pretty wild. You don't have to be a red pill follower to listen to that, and thank the heavens that it's not your wife. And apparently this live show where he told the crowd his wife is actually very loyal, it made the rest of his set kinda awkward because you could really tell deep down he was bothered. And it's no surprise that this is the dynamic in their relationship, since Akaash's work husband basically treats him the same way.
You can look it up right now.
No, I do remember one part of that book because it made me cry too. I don't remember the mirror.
I'm
saying I'm wrong. I'm saying I'm wrong.
You're being a Vivek
I'm saying I'm wrong.
You're hopping on the Trump train. You're being a Vivek and hopping on the Trump train.
I'm saying I'm wrong.
He worships the ground that Andrew walks on. There's been times where Akaash has gotten into disagreements with Schulz only for him to fold, or Andrew will roast Indian people for like 15 minutes, even though Akaash looks like he's had enough and he's crying inside.
Bro, nobody milks wheelchairs on a plane like fucking Indians, bro. And it's goddamn annoying. It takes twice as long to get on a fucking airplane if there's Indians there because every Indian over 45 pretends they're 300 years old and they get in a stupid fucking wheelchair.
You used a wheelchair when you sprained your ankle.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was trying to get fake
He had a
sympathy,
legit
bro.
injury. He wasn't being a lion fucking Indian.
Like,
It was, and then the fucking, we might have to cut this, but the smell.
All right.
Was like something you've never experienced. It's not a stereotype. I don't even know why they're sweating. They're sitting down, they're getting rolled, but they're fucking emanating stink. When I go to India and everybody there smells of body odor, I deserve that because I'm going to their culture and I'm adopting their culture, right? We're in the United Arab Emirates, okay? We're flying Etihad. It smells like a fucking pet store.
God damn.
Ladies, are you turned on yet? I know Jasleen isn't. She's even hinted at it, implying the guy isn't attractive.
A girl DM'd me and my wife was like, why would a girl even think like she was just like, that's the craziest shit ever.
Because
Good damn it, bitch, I got nice eyes.
She's basically saying, why would anyone slide in your DMs, Akaash? Why would anyone slide in your DMs? Akaash loves to play the sidekick a little too well. It seems like that's naturally who he is, but the problem is, at least on the outside looking in, is that his wife doesn't have much respect for him. At least not publicly. And even though he doesn't mind making fun of himself, this kind of thing will have people in your personal life looking at you differently. If you enjoyed this, hit the like and subscribe and let me know what you think in the comments. Sorry it's been a huge gap between posting. Thanks for watching and I'll catch you guys later.